We know what's coming when Jesus is in Jerusalem. Betrayal, arrest, a sham trial, mockery, crucifixion. Darkness and death loom. In this context, ordinary things can become extraordinary. None more so than a meal often called the Last Supper. Jesus and several disciples eat together, an everyday thing. It's a holiday, Passover, and we know that holiday meals are often special. Then Jesus takes bread, a cup of wine, and speaks words of transformation. This is God's new covenant. Forgiveness, love, hope, peace. Already happening. Extraordinary. Jesus asked disciples to share this meal with this meaning when they gathered. They did. We do. For nearly 2,000 years. Words cannot fully capture this sacred moment, this deep experience of God's presence and promise. Here, now. The Lord's table is the opposite of what follows. In the face of injustice, radical equality. In the face of fear, love. In the face of oppression, hope. In the face of death, life. Jesus' death is yet another example of divide and conquer, an age-old power strategy. The table, though, seeks unity instead of division. It's not because those who gather are perfect, far from it. In just 24 hours, those who first ate with Jesus would betray him, deny knowing him, abandon him, fearing for their lives. That's not the end, though. There's more to people than their flaws and worst moments. Deep faith, courage, love, hope. Some Christians have wanted to protect the table, fearing the wrong people would somehow lessen God's presence. Ironically, exclusion lessens communion by not celebrating the fullness of God, not recognizing the wideness of God's creation. Some Christians strive to correct this, emphasizing that all are welcome at Christ's table. I wonder, though, if there are still exceptions. If there are people that we grudgingly admit belong, but we hope they'll just keep quiet in the corner. Our invitation is to value those gathered at the table, glimpsing how God sees and values. Sometimes the challenge is to admit that God welcomes and values even me. Often it is to admit God welcomes and values those who seem so opposite than us. The more we do this, the more we encounter God's presence at the table. Forgiveness, healing, truth, purpose, love, wisdom, peace, life. Out of brokenness, may we live into God's wholeness together.